Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm 2 for 2. I'm about to tackle two really difficult subjects in one late night endeavor. I might regret this in the morning. Whatever, here we go. So, I have actually been asked this before, and I've never really been ashamed to admit what I think about it because it's what I think. I'm not ashamed of it. But I've never really tackled it in a whole video before, so I'm about to do that. And I really hope that none of you guys are offended by it, but if you are, I don't really care. I'm sorry if it offends you, but that's how I feel about it, and you being offended is not going to change how I feel about it. So, life goes on. You'll get over it. I'll get over it. We'll all be fine. So without further ado, here is what I feel about gay people. I know, it's scary. Don't worry, it's okay. It's okay. Calm down, it's okay. It's not going to be as bad as you think. Alright, let's go. Yup. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, I believe in gay marriage. Believe that people should be able to marry whoever the heck they feel like they are in love with. And you know what? It's not exactly like straight marriage is like such a wonderful institution that it always works out 50% success rate. And, you know what? I feel like everybody should be able to get married to whoever they love. So, yep, I believe gay marriage should be legal. Yes, I believe homosexuality is something you're born with. I don't believe that people choose to be gay, and I have lots of personal reasons for believing this, mainly being I've had lots of friends that are gay, and I know that the struggle that you have to go through with being gay is something that is really difficult. And I really doubt that anybody would choose to be gay, considering how difficult the things are that you go through with being gay. I have a friend that I'm not going to name, but one of the sides of his family does not accept him at all for being gay because of their religion, and they are threatening to disown him and tell him that his behavior is a slap in the face to God, and that it's sinful, and that, you know, their family doesn't deserve the shame he's bringing on them, and it's not fair to him, but he can't help it that he's gay, and they don't believe that. And everybody deserves to be supported and loved for who they are, and I don't believe it's okay to condemn somebody just because of the way they were born. It would be like condemning people for being blonde or for being a certain race. It's not really very fair, is it? And I don't believe we should try and make them hide it, because that's what they were born with. You don't make people who are born with a different skin color than you wear skin makeup, and you don't make people who are blonde dye their hair brown so they fit in better. It's not how it works. You shouldn't have to do that to be who you are. I think everybody should let their freak flag fly, and that's great. Life is fabulous. Freaks are amazing. I'm a freak. Let's be freaks together. Ooh. Yay for scary, weird, different, unique people. No, I do not believe that homosexuality is a sin or that God hates fags. Nope. I don't believe that. I don't believe that there's somebody up there who's condemning people for being born the way that they're born. I'm sorry. I can't see such a loving figure condemning people for being that way. I'm sorry. I don't understand how. And you know what? I don't really think that it's your job as a follower of a certain religion to tell people that they're sinners and that they're going to hell and to condemn them to burning eternally because of the way that they live. At least in Christianity, didn't Jesus tell you to love your neighbor? Isn't that how that works? Aren't you supposed to accept people for who they are, no matter who they are? Jesus saved a prostitute from being stoned to death once. Does that mean that he condones prostitution? No. It means that he loves his neighbor, and that everybody deserves to be loved and accepted for who they are, and it's God's job to judge. You just sit there and follow your religion however you want to follow it. Don't shove it down other people's throats. It's not fair. You shouldn't throw your Bible at other people. It's not very nice. No, no, no. Religion is wonderful and amazing, and it's a beautiful, wonderful thing, and it's the reason that some people get up in the morning. But even if the reason that you're pushing it on people is because it's so amazing for you, not everybody feels that way. And I'm sorry. And you probably think they're missing out, but they probably don't. So it's okay. Calm down. It's okay. You don't have to throw the Bible at gay people. I'm sure they know how you feel. I think we're all human and that we should behave as such. I think that we are all on a basic level. I think we're all the same. I think we're all on the inside related to each other in the way that we're all human and that everybody deserves to be treated as equally as everybody else based on things like color or gender or, hair color or sexuality. It's everybody should be treated equally. I mean, it's, forever long years ago when people were fighting over, segregation, they were judging people on their color, and now we're judging people on their sexuality. What's the difference? I don't see. It's barbaric to judge people on their skin color. It's barbaric to judge people on their sexuality. It's not fair. You shouldn't do that. People are people. Let people be people. It's none of your business. I think people are really hypocritical about gay people. I think that a lot of guys will be the first person to condemn somebody for being a fag, but I think that a lot of guys will participate in lesbian activities and think that lesbians are hot and that, it's fine for two women to participate in a lesbian porn, but it's not okay for them to get married. Because, gay people are abominations, right? That's not fair. You can't do that. That's really hypocritical. It's not allowed. I'm not saying every guy does that, but, there are some. There are some out there, and that's not cool. You should really take a look at that kind of behavior and tell me what kind of sense that makes. I respect your opinion if I don't agree with it. I respect that, maybe you follow your Bible to the book and your Bible says that gay people are sin and that they're abominations. That's okay. I respect you if that's in your religion. That doesn't mean I agree with you, and that doesn't mean I'm going to stand idly by respecting your opinion while you're being mean or rude or violent or hateful toward other human beings. But, if you're sitting there quietly in the corner not believing in gay marriage, I'm not going to attack you for not believing the things that I believe. That's the exact thing I'm preaching against. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to shove my beliefs down your throat. I'm not. That's not fair. You should be able to believe what you want to believe, as long as you're not hurting anybody or taking anybody's rights away. If it's not affecting other people, I'm not going to yell at you. If you're voting against gay marriage, I'm probably going to walk up to you and try to change your mind. I'm not going to be rude about it. I'm not going to yell in your face about what a gay hater you are. I'm not going to do that. That's not okay. Nobody should do that. Nobody should walk up to me and tell me what a gay lover I am and scream in my face. That's not fair. It's a two-way street. I won't do that to you if you won't do that to me. Let's not. I don't want to argue. Life is good. Let's all enjoy it as humans. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to have equal rights for everybody so we can all enjoy life as humans. That's the point of this. And yes, if you're being rude or violent or hateful or mean to somebody, no matter if you're doing it because of their sexuality or because of their race or because you just don't like them for who they are, I'm probably going to walk up to you and be like, hey. Maybe back you two up a little bit and be like, okay, what's the problem here? I'm going to listen to both of your sides. If you're being hateful and rude and mean and violent for no reason, I'm probably going to say, hey, that's not cool. You need to stop that. It's not because I'm a gay lover, if it's about that. It's because I don't believe in being rude or mean or violent or hateful. And I'm not okay with that. And that is not something I will respect you for. So please don't do that, because that works my nerves. Be nice. Be nice to people. Accept everyone for who they are. It's not your job to judge. And yes, I believe that love is love. I believe that everybody deserves to love whoever the heck they want to love, as long as they're human. And, I mean, there are some people that think, like, if we allow gay marriage, then people are going to start marrying animals. I've heard this opinion somewhere. But, like, an animal can't sign a marriage certificate. An animal can't talk and tell you what it wants. A person can. We can't equate gay people with animals. It's not the same thing. They're not highly functioning individuals with verbal and, physical communication capabilities. It's not the same. Don't try to compare those two things. It doesn't work like that. Not the same. So yeah, that's what I think about the whole thing. And I'm sorry if you don't feel the same way, and I hope we can still get along. And if you feel the same way, more power to you. Because, it's good to hang out with people who think both, who think differently and the same that you do. So, let's all take a minute, sit back, widen our scope, count to 10, and calm down if you're offended. Think about what you're offended by. Think for a second. If you have a legitimate reason to be offended, please tell me why in the comment section. And if maybe I have misspoken or I have miscommunicated the way that I feel about something, I will be perfectly clear about it. And we will have a conversation, because I am not trying to be offensive. Life is good. Let us all work as individuals. Yay. So, have an excellent, fabulous day, everybody, no matter what color or gender or sexuality or lifestyle you are. If you're not hurting anybody, you're being nice to people, more power to you. Let's go. We're friends. Awesome. Love you all. Bye-bye.